Back at it. Lunch with Baum. Topic of the day is what do you know? Question I ask my students and just people that I'm around. What do you know? That's not a trick question. What do you know? If you're watching live, give me a 1. If you're watching the replay, drop a 2. And it's the first time, you're like, who's this crazy guy? Drop a 3 down below. I'd love to connect with you. Once again, like, who's this crazy guy anyway? My name is Baumholtz. Been a high school strength coach and PE teacher for 21 years. Run my own gym, coach football, basketball, baseball, all kinds of stuff. But why do I do this stuff? You know, I love if I can just reach out to one person a day, maybe a week, maybe even one person a year. I can breathe a little positivity into your life. That's what I want to do. You know, everybody needs a pick-me-up every once in a while, even myself. So that's why I do these at Lunch with Baum, just to, you know, be a little motivation for you, inspiration, bug in your ear, kind of maybe even check your mindset every once in a while, right? So anyway, honestly, I don't really have a topic today other than what do you know? So when you jump on, what do you know? What's on your mind? You know, you learn anything? I ask my girls, they come home from school, I said, hey, what do you know? You learn anything today? You'd be amazed what you can learn from a 4th, 6th, or 2nd grader. It's pretty amazing. All right. Who's coming on here? I see a few people jumping on. Awesome day. You know, maybe just some random thoughts. So if you come on, drop it down. What do you know? And always, as always, like it and share it. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some hearts. I got my Insta Live going. I got my Facebook Live. You know, if you value what we got going on, you know, please do. Please like and share. Just some random thoughts, you know. So if you got anything that, what do you know? What's on your mind? Drop it down. Anybody get a workout in? Jennifer, hey, what's happening? Love connecting. You know, I was reading into, so this time actually it's crazy. We're in the Northwest and we have beautiful weather for once. It's not raining. The sun is out. It's blue sky. There's a little cool breeze, but it is beautiful outside, which is a little, we're gonna savor it. But we got the time change coming. You know, we got, I stumbled on just reading about, you know, lack of energy. Why are people struggling with lack of energy? And maybe they got no motivation. You know, they say, oh, I'm getting older, my metabolism's slowing down, you know, and a lot of things affect it. You know, you got the weather, you got, you know, our activity level, our nutrition, all this stuff that affects, you know, everything that's going on around us, you know. So I started kind of getting into some things, you know, reading about, all right, like, why are people, you know, low energy? All right, obviously it always goes back to nutrition. So I start kind of reading more about that. You know, for me, if it's not strength and conditioning, nutrition, you know, exercise, or fly fishing, you know, I'm probably not reading it. I'm kind of, those are my directions that I fill my days. But you know, I was talking the other day just about my nutritional, kind of my 5 nutritional musts. You know, stay hydrated, eat more lean protein, you know, eat a colorful plate, you know, eat your fruits and vegetables. You know, and then that kind of took me on a path that's like, people, eat your fruits and vegetables. It's crazy. You know, I used a line with someone the other day. I says, you know, eat like an adult. You know, if you look down at your plate and it's white and brown, you got to add some color into your life, some red, some purple, some, you know, dark colored fruits. So that's kind of where it went. So I ended up even getting more specific. All right, it's like I was reading about inflammation. I was reading about, you know, all right, what, like the layperson, like people say they know, but they don't really know. And so you know, I started reading about polyphenols, you know, reading about different, you know, how can I decrease inflammation? How can I increase strength? What we got? Yeah, it's the sad American diet, right? It's pretty bad. You know, we were driving the other day, and I was just, you know, McDonald's has got like a line of cars down the parking lot. And it's like, come on, people. There's so many good options out there that that you can do to, you know, be healthier, have more energy, any of that stuff. That it's just like, it's, here's the other thing too, is I said this the other day, so you got to write it down. I mean, I even write notes to myself so that, you know, I've got, you know, kind of keeps my even my track, my mindset going. Even when I didn't really have a topic today, I was kind of like, I'm gonna say. So it's like, what do you know, people? That's the topic of the day. What do you know? Like, what's on your mind? What are you thinking? Drop it down. Oh yeah, what did we have? We got hammered the other day. We had like 3.5 inches of rain in one day. It was crazy. Which, for us here in Oregon, it rains a lot, usually, but it usually doesn't like just get us all at one time. Every once in a while it does that, but man, it was a good one. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? There's so much information. Actually, it's interesting. So we had a big testing day. Sophomores were taking the PSAT, and we did a couple of talks with our upperclassmen on one was how to select a good website. And the classic, they roll in they're rolling their eyes, but it actually really we showed some pictures of Hurricane Sandy from a while back, and the whole point of it was looking at the different pictures that people had posted, and then some were accurate posts, and then some were false posts, and then also talking about how do people get information? Where do we find sites and things now? Because kids, it's not like before where we had to go and actually go to the library and find books, and you were able to look at sources. And now it's at the it's so quick, we can Google search, and then we started talking about Wikipedia, and we talked about different different sites that it's even this crazy guy right now that's talking. Who's this crazy guy talking about this, that, and whatever? People got to do their homework, and they've got to reach out to people that are experts in the field that can share information with you, so that we find valid sites. So we go through this whole thing about Hurricane Sandy, and the kids had some really good points about where they find information, and so it was really good. But it does, right, Jennifer? It's like there's so much misinformation out there, and even that you drive down, you can't drive 2 minutes down the road without driving by 10 different fast food restaurants. And so what do people do? One, they don't have a plan, they don't have a goal, they don't have the right mindset, and so they just do what's available to them. And then by the time years pack on, and then all of a sudden why am I sick, why am I overweight, why and then we just say, oh, I'm just getting older, and that's just the way it is. And it's totally not. Some of us take a little bit longer to figure it out than others, but there's a lot of good information out there. So if you're even this, if you come on, I got Jennifer on here, I got let's see, hey Candace, what's up? I've got let's see, who else is on here? A couple other folks. I'm gonna scroll through here, see if I can get back. I can't get back anyway, but go on to my friends list and look through some of my strength coaches. I got Jennifer on here. I got some other folks on my Insta going over here. Flip on there and don't be afraid to go out. Meet some new people, but look, ask them questions. They can hit you in the right direction. People say screw it because they don't have the time to sift through. Well, yeah, and the crazy thing is that so many times is that we take someone's word for it, and that's not always the best advice. And even we got into a conversation the other day, is that even some in the medical field don't have the right training to so we're trying to filter people toward the right information. And so me, I'm always, like I said, I'm reading about strength and conditioning and nutrition and things like that. And one of my things that I try to do is not always read the stuff that I agree about. It's like I go and I read things that challenge me a little bit, so that I've got to go and do my own research and read more, talk to more people, learn more about how to be healthy, what's a different workout. I'm dealing with a student that is has not the typical, we're not going to use this protocol. It's like even doctors or whatever, they use a certain protocol. Well, what if the protocol doesn't work? You know, what if the mechanic gets into the car and it's like, you know, maybe he's got to go a different way to figure out, you know, what is, you know, how things are working. So anyway, but you know, a couple other things I was thinking about. You know, we get stuck in that kind of mindset, and we get stuck in that deal. And one of my favorite lines was, so the little dash in between two dates, like so I have my birth date, and then it's like dash, and then, you know, there's going to be an end date at some point, and it's not the two dates aren't what defines you, it's what's in the middle. So I know that there's people struggling and they're stuck, right? And they're like, I know I shouldn't eat McDonald's, but it's just what I do, and I've always done it. And, you know, but usually what happens is they wait till something sick or something bad happens until they try to finally make a change. So, you know, but the dash is what defines you, you know, so make a change, do something different. You know, if you don't know, like I said, you got folks on that you could find. There's books out there. But you got to find the right ones. You know, but you know, there's people. I'm here to help. You know, if you need help, the dash defines you. So if you're not happy with what's going on, then you change. Make a change. You know, today's the best day. You know, when was the best time to plant an oak tree or a fruit tree? You know, it was probably years ago. When's the next best time? Today, right? So you got to make that happen. Anyway, so when you come on, once again, well, what do you know? What do you know? Drop it down. Love to chat. If you value what I got going on, once again, like it, share it, appreciate it. Thanks again, Jennifer. Thanks again, everybody. We'll see you soon, all right?